come by now. I met you on the record, but instead I jumped the gun. See now I'm trapping under the stars and under the sun, and if I find what I was looking for, then hey, I would look no more and be cooked. Cause what I was looking for was love, but it took the door on its way out, leaving me without. Then it's this galore, this round one soaking, fit for water, space the board that's face more than hate. Looks are more than just a fake out, the real punch in the mouth and the make out of the tongue is made for tasting it now. I made mine into a way to fade out by myself again. I'll take it out on those people who were never really my friends. Don't tell me not to have a face of vice of hate, but it's like my pride was taken away and it made me face why I was not patient. Pride goes always before the falling, so I found it, so I go. My heart was in mode to club myself. The war would ended. One standing life, that's so I brace for the length. But just feed away and fall in with the shame. My only pieces fading are in the air. Hey, and I need to change my ways. Instead of making a plan of mistake and not so play, I stay at last. I could perhaps stay close to you in the hopes for a future and past me. Both will use this to its full potential. So I say we pull to the end of measures meant to sever our thin thread of friction. Be in love like with fences as we let us be mended. So far apart, we set this final wish to be great too. Would you stand for me? Would you stand for me? Would you stand for me? Oh, better. Solemn in my reprieve, solemn in my reprieve, yeah. Solemn in my reprieve, yeah. Look to me and see these eyes and whisper, share his mind. You'll be surprised as to how torn I am inside me, trapped in a mind of kindness, but lost in a mind of lying. Riddled with blind and prone to violence thoughts, wildly finalizing thoughts of pride, realizing lots of lies all around and among us, drowning us. Hung up in ropes of open open threads of loneliness, spread and dominate within a accommodate myself and mine. All else is blind and knowledge. These times are mine and I will find myself some peace inside, some peace inside. I'm a uniform made for these soul eyes, born from the horrors and it's you who cries for the warrior from the history. Unmarried and not so weak for the words that they carried on their bronze hearts. Not wrong from common times, but as we live in his eyes, like it was fine, but never was, if forever will be clever. Running love is a mechanism, the spec of what was the thing that was meant for life. Yeah, the rest of this percentage, it was meant for better and right. So we trace these steps we take in repentance. Would you stand for me? Would you stand or abandon? Solemn in my reprieve, solemn in my reprieve, yeah. I've been solemn in my reprieve, solemn in my reprieve, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Solemn in my reprieve, solemn in my reprieve, yeah. La 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 I work for my shirt, and I learn to weave it the right way. I take my time with the stitch en route to the 3 fifths and the 7 parts. Written, gotta make sure my message is fitting. Only have so much time, so may my heart beat. Gotta take baby half steps and play across all keys. Black and white like chess, the only 2 shades played by every grade. Colors and obstacles become the code of it. All mystical and full of metadata. Get your physical and elevate to the call. Pick up your phones, get hooked on the phonetics. The phoenix, the engine of existence. Like Benjis, right to fit your vision. Like corrective lenses, but really more like collective lenses. Energies blend, families and friends, strangers times, boredom times of danger, minor, major. Gotta end it on a high note, 4K resolution, get some restitution, reparations. A better place to live in. America's second nature, remain from the best parts of it, shedded out their skin. The serpentine, bald eagle, grounded by the lead. The heavy of the metal used to create the mental tools that were used to conquer the land in the first place. Now met with the earthquakes and fire. It's a change we desire. Well, we better make it soon. The only instruments we have to use soon may be way too out of tune. And we will lose all the notes and with them all the hope. Defeat the snake, cut the grass, get back to root. When we were separated from heaven, man on a quest for fire of truth. 2.6 to get to the square root of 7. Not to mention pi is endless perhaps, but a circle is the result of it. So what we really have to ask is why? Drink deeper, taste not the Pierian spring, taste not the divine. I've got a sober mind. Yeah, it's 777. Drink deep, taste not the Pierian spring, and taste not the divine. Open your mind up, sober-minded, working overtiming. I just wanna go home. Bitch, you don't even know. Yeah, it's 777. Riding down endless blocks of endless flocks of what seem like sheep. Are they as woke as they say? Because it looks to me as if they're really asleep. My thoughts are caught by the web of lies, kicking rocks down the sidewalk to pass the time, waiting for a sign to depart myself from this surreal dream. Why is it that people do not rise up against the restrictions, like prisoners without conviction? I can't afford a house to throw my bricks in, so I guess I'll just carry the weight around. And it really weighs me down, the friction between me and the pain of fiction that I live day to day. So given that the price of having vision is to be alone, I'll trade my light bricks in for heavier stars. I will carry them home and lay them in place as a road to narrow by constricting my soul, predicting that a well-off individual is not what I wish to be. I would like to be in a world that is grown enough to see the green only holds itself from going down that same road and finding that the same code to unlock the gates to free yourself. Because patience is a virtue, you need to wait. Time can only help you work through all the pain and the hurt you carry like the stone that I do. Go pursue the money if you wish, but don't cry to me when you are on the line. Tackle like a fish, just the food for the rich, yeah. Who don't care if you live or die. They don't care about you, as long as they get the pie first and leave us with the crumbs of it. So I ask, why work for someone who doesn't care about you or the whole, who just wants fractions of your soul? Numb to the feeling of love, avoiding what's real about life, pretending to be above us all. But each and every one of us is different, and this is what gets me. How can they generalize when they themselves are set with minds of distance in medieval ways? I can't see them saying that we are the same, but why write that we are equal then? The contradiction sponsors a quick response to the value of the human cost, a means to an end. Yeah, it's 777 on this beat. Yeah. Got his 777 on his beat. What the fuck you mean? Yeah. Drifting through the streets like I made it a pavement. My face, my mind sealed inside the rail yards underneath like I was buried in the dirt. Engraved my stone in there, yeah. The city skyline like bars holding me in. Scars on my skin. A reminder of my time in depression, far from the lessons I've yet to learn. I kept the bird in a cage underneath the pavement with me, like it was mine. I wish to let the canary fly, 'twas the light. I'm sure it'll all be just fine, because when the time comes I'll know what seeds I've sown, what trees must grow in my shadow. I know my hope is what matters. In the end of this I'll shatter the notion of my emotions, let them bleed out and release the line into the crowd. In all my surroundings, grind my teeth on the backbone of society. Made the riots reach the pinnacle and burn all the citadels to the ground. Erase the miserable ingrates that permeate the landscape. A new empire will rise out of the ashes of the divine. The winners of the landslides of victory to escape the floods on the cities and the coasts. Once prettier than most, now in ruin and left abandoned. I fall and get up to stand in the wreckage, having refused to run away from the inevitable. The land is my edible. The sea is the reminder. The smell of the salt and the breeze is potent as can be. As the wounds on a weathered skin will tell you the vile truth to compel you to listen and heed. Run away from the beach before the sun sets. Still cement the breach in the waters that have come from the sky, where thy father made the promise not to drown the worlds. Instead the oil will burn, the soil will turn to black. Immerse the last of humanity upon it, the children of the future a new dawn to purge the past. No more war, just nature scorn on us. No more forging and steel in the mixing of the concrete born from the dust that returned to it, pour me the mixture. Rebirth the strong stream to wash away the fissures. Wish on a star to change the pace of this demise. Close the book and open up the mind. Look at what we created, turn the pages. Let them burn to one your heart. No more war. No more art, we've had enough, no more poets. Society is so full of lies, there's no truth left or right. We killed it, no more is it alive. Reanimated, we cannot desensitize the clot in the veins of the streets. Look now, we slow the bleeding. Just to sit and watch as we sit our tea and coffee. We have molded our present, gifted the poor, a rotted apple core. An android was the source, screaming out the undesirables. Leaking the faucet, I'm covering up the wires with rust. Igniting fire to the trust, funding it with plastic, matching the contribution to the corrupted files and truths. The masses of illusion are not what we produced. They are who choose the baggers. So open up your mind.